when it comes to stopping the small boats and smashing the gangs, I think it's a safe thing to say that the British government on both sides of the house have been a little lackluster, to say the least. Even on the other side of the pond, the Americans have been pointing out that not only the UK, but the rest of Western Europe will turn into a shithole if nothing is done to sweet.
Yeah.
And even Donald Trump led the way for the whole world to see how it's done to reduce the influx of illegal immigration into the US through the US-Mexican border to zero infiltrations. Starmer really should take a leaf out of Trump's book, right? But I hear the chorus of voices shouting out, yes, but the situation is different. The US-Mexico border is on terra firma, on dry land.
Yes.
When it comes to the sea, it's more complicated. Really?
Yeah.
So let's have a quick recce at the latest attempt to reach the US shores by sea. A boat from Haiti with 240 illegal immigrants on board was intercepted on its way to the US mainland by a US Coast Guard aircraft. It's flying over and saw the boat. The authorities from nearby Turks and Caicos, or Caicos, were informed and sprang into action. Never heard of the place, but no, they sprang into action.
Yeah.
They rescued the passengers on board of their floundering vessel and condemned the boat. They took them to Turks and Caicos, and the 191 adult male, 244 adult female, and 5 kids were duly arrested, logged, and are currently at the disposition of the authorities.
Yes.
Nobody made it to the US. To be honest, I've never heard of Turks and Caicos before, like I said, but it is administered under the British government. It's a British overseas territory.
Okay.
A little like the Falklands of the Caribbean, because Caicos is in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
2 things sprang to mind when I discovered this. Firstly, that the UK is absorbing illegal immigrants even in the Caribbean. And if the UK has other overseas territories out there, it could ship the UK illegals out to them until their asylum processes are worked out. Instead of trying to ship them off to somewhere like Rwanda, like I said, you've got the Garcia place, you've got this, I've just found out, the Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
You've got the Falkland Islands, and all of these places, if they've got anything, they've got space.
So yeah. I just won't like it, but yeah.
And to be quite honest, I'm not sure if the asylum seekers would want to return to the UK after their stay on the island. But of course, who'd want to swap a Caribbean island for the UK these days, especially during the winter?
Well, yes.
But that's another story. The main point is
that
the US has shown how it's done. The British Royal Navy needs to spot the migrant boats setting sail from France. The Royal Navy ship. Only one. No submarines.
Yeah, okay, well, whatever, yeah.
And 1 helicopter, the other one crashed in the day.
Well.
And inform the French Navy to pick them up and return them back to France. After all, France has more naval vessels than the UK.
Well, okay. The next question I'm going to put, just following on from what you just said there, is I believe the British government is paying France to stop the people leaving the shores already. Is that still going on, those payments? Yeah. So
yes,
why would we need to be informing them? They're meant to be doing that as a matter of course. If not, we're not getting good value for money.
Well, it's obvious that the French authorities didn't see the people getting into the boats off the northern French um, coast,
Oh, I
and
know.
now they're going down to Belgium.
Yeah, well, it's
So, either way, you see a boat floundering in the French waters,
mm,
and from the French authorities, there's a boat in distress.
mm.
They're obliged to pick it up.
Obliged, or would
Yes,
they finish their glass of wine first and then think, oh, Pierre,
probably,
we've got to go,
probably.
we better go and have a conversation about it. By which time the boat has gone over the line. Oh, too bad, we couldn't do anything about
Well,
it now.
I'll tell you for why they're obliged to pick it up.
Yeah,
Because if they let the boat go,
mm,
they will be responsible if the boat sank,
yeah.
right? Because the authorities will say, no, well, we've notified the French. They have to pick it up and rescue the people on board and take them back to France.
And my next question to you is, you've been looking at this like I have. Do you think they'd really care?
No, it's clear that nobody cares, Mark, but because that's why
Just emphasizing it. Yeah,
that's why the UK's got 100,000 illegal migrants on its
yeah,
shores.
yeah. Well, that's a conservative estimate. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's. I mean, yes, it's interesting you've picked up on this remote place that I may have seen it when I've been showing about the Commonwealth or other things to students and not really picked up on the name. Oh, it's just a number. Yeah. Because I know there's a lot of British dependencies. Um, and yeah, I mean, the only ones we got in the channel were like Jersey and Guernsey, and I'm sure the local residents there don't want, wouldn't really appreciate a load of people there.
well, you have
Yeah,
to send them to somewhere that's just too far
yeah.
to come
I
back.
mean, the idea of Rwanda was that it needed a population boost, and these people wanted to go and live somewhere safe, and people go on holiday in Rwanda. Yeah, we looked at this. We did a whole video about this, and I looked at it afterwards, and I want to go on holiday there. If I was in the UK, the
Yeah, yeah.
facilities they were going to be offered were, yeah. I mean,
The only problem with Rwanda is
yeah,
that it was very, very expensive,
yeah,
and the infrastructure was only for about 1,000 people
yeah,
or
yeah.
500 people,
Yeah,
something like
I
that.
know. Yeah, there was a lot of reasons it wouldn't work. I think the idea is a touchy feely. Let's see if we can get this off the ground, and we seem to be doing something.
To be quite,
Um,
yeah, to be quite honest, I think they were just lip service.
yeah, of course it
Lip
was.
service.
Um, it's, I mean, yes, it is a problem. Um, you also have with the current US administration a determination. Well, it was an election pledge, yeah, which people listening to the US listened to, they picked up on,
Yeah,
and um, pledge given, pledge delivered,
yeah.
or been delivered.
You're
Yeah,
talking about Trump there.
yeah.
You can't
I'm
be
talking.
talking about Starmer.
No, 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 of course not. Yeah, I'm talking about the current president of the United States of America, who actually made a promise before he got elected, and is, to all intents and purposes, from what I can observe, delivering.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, he's got people wandering around, and the so-called ICE agents who are doing their job. Yeah,
That's right.
whatever way you want to look at it, they're doing their job. They are collecting up people that are illegal to be processed, and either the decision made that they remain in the US if they've got legitimate reasons for concern, or they're shipped back to whichever holiday destination they come from. Yeah. Not I'm saying Guatemala is a holiday destination necessarily, but you understand what I'm saying. Mexico is for many, many Brazilians even. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and yeah, there's even Brazilians being picked up as well. I mean, we live here. We don't feel persecuted by anyone. Yeah, and we don't exactly live in grand gated places. Well, I don't
Well,
anyway.
I can understand
Yeah.
that when you live in a place,
Mm,
when you're born in a place and you live in a place,
mm,
your own nation. Nobody's ever satisfied, and they always
Yeah.
want to go somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
I can understand that feeling because hey, it happened to me. It happened
Yeah.
to you,
Yeah.
right? But you know, I don't know because I'm here.
Mm.
I've never had the inkling to try and escape from here.
No.
There's nothing to escape from. From. Well, it might be the sharks these days in the sea,
Well, yeah. Yes.
but
That's the coaster
on,
is. Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
on this side of the water,
Yeah.
the beach, one of the
Yeah.
best beaches in South America.
Yeah. Well.
The
Yeah.
the weather,
Mm. Oh
you
yeah.
know,
I mean, it's the middle of winter yet, and we're still looking at 25 degrees most of the time, average. Yeah. I mean,
wait,
it's
wait till
uh
tomorrow.
yeah, it's just like you said. I mean, we are Caribbean almost dwellers. Yeah. I mean, we've had a bit of rain recently, but we live with
We are
it. Yeah.
we are subtropical, sir.
Yes. And
Here, tropics.
yeah, I don't wake up in the morning thinking, damn this sunshine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, even sometimes it gets a bit difficult financially, and then I look at people complaining about the UK now, and I'm thinking, well, at least I'm in the sun, when it gets a bit tight. Um,
Do you want to hear a fun fact?
yeah,
Before we were doing this podcast,
yeah,
and I had to go out
yeah,
and went to the opticians
yeah,
to get my eyes tested,
mm,
and I think I haven't been going out much
yeah,
uh, because when I left the opticians,
yeah.
I went when I went on the street, I couldn't see because the sun
Oh dear.
was so bright. It was
Yeah,
amazing,
yeah.
you know. And my
Yeah.
eyes full of eye drops, and I
Oh
just
dear.
couldn't see. I almost fell over. I was
Yeah.
almost losing my balance.
Oh right. Yes.
Ridiculous.
So you just got in your car and drove home anyway, and
That's
thought
right. Yeah,
nobody will notice. Yeah.
I'm keeping distance over, but there
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I have the ones that the glasses that change. Um I didn't know I was buying them when I bought them, but I got them somehow. Yeah, so I've done yeah, I've gone through no end of sunglasses, funny enough, for various different reasons. But yeah, I mean, okay, we're getting back to the immigration issue. I mean, it's but changing to a darker side of it at the moment. This unfortunate lad died last year. That's been in the news. I'm not making the podcast about that, but his plight has been taken up by many different people across Europe, let alone the US.
A guy in Northern Ireland this morning.
Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, if yeah,
Somalian refugee.
yeah, we'll try to
One,
cut the
one
guy's head off,
ticket.
basically. Yeah, local guy's head, an Irish guy's head off, I believe. Yeah, not even an internal dispute. Somewhat of reading, I don't know, but yeah, quite a brutal. Well, the video popped up on me, and I thought that's got to be AI. I mean, that's unfortunately the immediate reaction we have now. That has to be AI. That's got to be fake propaganda. Yeah, I mean, whatever side you sit on, you've got to be careful. Then I saw later it has appeared on the main news agencies and outlets. Oh, cool. Yeah, very brutal. Um, I mean, yeah, it's highlighting a problem. And I know people said, oh, we got violent people already in the UK. Exactly. We have violent people already in the UK. Why do we want to add to them?
You
Yeah,
don't need any more.
yeah. We got enough of our own internal problems without importing them. Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean,
So
yes.
anyway, as the US can build Guantanamo
Mm,
on the island of Cuba,
yeah.
I'm sure that the UK can build holding places on British overseas territories for these
Well, the
asylum seekers.
well, the other thing is getting them there. Could you put them in a C-130 or something? I mean, I like the idea of the floating the floating hotels as they called them. Yeah, you put them out at sea somewhere, you supply them. Yeah, um,
Well, the only problem with that, Mark, is that you're limited to space.
yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I mean, I thought they were getting super efficient with the processing now,
Of
from
course they are.
what Starmer said the other day.
Yeah,
I
but
thought,
we all know what that means.